Well, welcome to the Cafe, our virtual cafe where we recognize that everything is energy. And by building our spiritual muscle, we can awaken our power and create the life of our dream. Each week, I share an energy message from my posse. That's the group of guides and angels that I work with. And I ask them, what do we need to know this week that will help us to navigate the energy of the upcoming week? And what I heard back was, are you using, well, what I heard back was they said, stop thinking. I was like, what? They said, stop thinking. You are too much in your head. Go to your heart. And I was like, huh? What do you mean I'm thinking too much? They asked me, and so I'm asking you because perhaps this is the same thing that you've been doing. Have you been judging yourself and others? Hmm. Have you been comparing yourself against where others are and where you are? Are you shooting yourself all over the place? What they said to me was, get rid of that BS. I'm like, what? They said, get rid of the BS. That is your belief system because your belief system is not allowing you to step into your greatness. And it's what I heard was, don't allow yourself to be limited by your own BS, by your own belief system. We can change that. And how do we change that? Not from here, but from here, from our heart. And so you said, okay, why do I want to listen to my heart, Miss Elizabeth? And what I get back, because I talk to them the same way, is your intuition resides in your heart, and your intuition is your GPS system that will help to guide you and navigate you through all of for all of your life, but especially now through the energy that is rampant in this world. And I'm telling you, it is hard. I know it is hard um, to say, well, am I in my head or in my heart? Couple of questions they ask me. My guides are really quite hilarious at times, but that is sometimes what is needed. I need for them to be direct and not try to soothe or say it just the right way. It says, are you judging others? What they should be doing right now and what the government or what the people, what your spouse or what your children should be doing. Instead of judging them, go to your heart, breathe in your heart, because if you truly trust your heart, love says, crazy thought that came up from a movie is never having to say that you're sorry. Because if you truly love something, you will allow it to be what it is to be, not what you think it should be. Getting out of your head when you start judging, when you start complaining, when you start comparing, just take a breath and drop into your heart. And if somebody is shouldn't you, remember that your intuition cannot get through all of the yak, 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 yak that's going on in your head, or all the yak, 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 yak that you're hearing out here. You need to just be, to just be. Yesterday, they had me just walking, not taking notes, not listening to music, not being actively involved with my head, with my thinking process. What they had me do was to go into my heart and just walk and notice the now. You can tell you in your head if you are angry because you're in the past about what somebody done to you, or you're worrying about the future, or well, what you're going to do to somebody. You know, when you're in your heart, you're in the now. And when you notice the now, you notice how thankful you are. You notice how grateful you are. You notice how cared for you are. And so if somebody comes to you and is telling you what you should do, remember you have the ability to choose your life on your terms. On your terms. Choose. I decide. And so you don't have to wait or even beat yourself up with that should whip. Replace the phrase I should with I could, but I choose not to at this time, and just breathe. I'll say that again. Replace the term I should or they should to I choose not to, but I could, but I choose not to. I could. You see how empowering that is when you say I could. Really, I could. It's not that I can't. I decide I don't want to. So release it. Let it go. Hopefully the burp didn't come across on the tape. And get out of your head and get into your heart. So this week, spend time, especially with the full moon is the perfect time to release all of those shoulds. And one way that I release is write it down. Write all of those shoulds down and then burn them and ask yourself, what can I do today? What's one thing today to make today a great day? What's one thing I can do today to make this a great day? And how can I do to and what can I do today to make me happy? Two questions. What's the one thing I can do today to make today a great day? And what can I do today to make me happy? I'm chuckling because they had me write it down so that I would remember um, these finer points. I hope that that helps to this week, today, to get out of your head, to get into your heart, and be, just be. And there are a couple of things that can help you really quickly get out of your head is physical activity. If you're dancing, if you're lifting weights is one of the things that I used to do if I was skating or tennis or whatever. I couldn't do the activity and be here. I had to fully embody the activity. So, what I am encouraging you today, if you are having a headache because of all that BS that you've been carrying around, I want you to put down that shit whip and go ahead and get out of your head and get into your heart. Uh, and I'm going to be joining you as we move forward into the rest of this interesting year. You know, I know this is sidetrack, but it's coming up, so I'm going to say it at the very beginning of the year, and you can go back and listen to the message for January. They said, be flexible, focus, be flexible, and be, because things will change. So, no, nobody, nobody can predict what is coming down. But what we can do is choose how we will respond to it. We can respond to it so that it affects, and just like when you're driving down the road and your GPS system says, warning, 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 traffic jam ahead, you can choose to listen to it, or you can choose to go straight forward without paying attention. It is up to you. It is up to you. So, I hope that that message makes a difference, that this tip helps you this week. For those of you uh, who listen to me on a regular basis, thank you. Go ahead, put a like up there, and make sure you comment down below and hit the bell. For those of you who this is the first time listening to me, I'm Kay Elizabeth Green. I am an intuitive channel and the author of Building Spiritual Muscle. It is my goal, it is my passion, it is my joy to help you remember how powerful you are, and then to help you tune up your spiritual muscle, your intuition, because, hey, everything is energy and you are co creators with the universe. And you can create a life that you desire and love. So, with that said, I um, like I said, make sure thumbs up, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next time. Make sure you make sure that you remember to let light, love, and plenty of laughter into your life. And until the next time, may you have a blessed one.